Yeah, g'day, this is Corey and welcome to the AR85 build, also known as the Legacy build, also my Jurgs Cup entry. And if you don't know anything about Jurgs Cup, the Guitar Builders Collective, we set up it's not really a competition. I don't see people wanting to win. I see it as more or less getting people to build and being good to each other, just like Jurgen was. He was such a positive member of the guitar building community and left comments, and it was always nice. And if you made a guitar and had it on YouTube, he sent it before he passed. No doubt he would have left a comment. Anyway, I'm waiting for the day where I don't have to use the sander. I'm just leveling off where I glued. Today's going to be a short episode. I end up having to cut a slice off and glue it onto the side because this was a light edge piece of timber and I needed to cut off a bit that was all splintery, so I did, and I glued on another piece. I rooted around here for the right size bit. I couldn't find the 22mm bit, so I ended up using the step bit and went all the way through. And then Niel had a great suggestion of using the bobbin sander to expand it out to the 22mm. I'm sick of doing glue ups, but here I am. And onto the headstock plate after this glue up. I've already seen what's going on. So what I did was I measured the widest point of that template and then cut it down on the bandsaw, squared it off and used the fence to rip it, which for some reason getting this footage off YouTube it jumped, so it's just spinning it out. I don't know what the burl is. I don't know if it's stringy bark or some sort of gum or whatever. I'll have to message the guy and find out next time. But I got two out of it. I'm going to pick the best one. This is cutting more tiles for the neck. I was waiting for a video to upload on YouTube yesterday, so I ended up doing a fair bit. And if you see the skip signs, that's because I fucking forgot to edit that out. So yeah, cut tiles. It's nearly at length, but the heel block where the scarf is, I want to make that shorter. All the fucking skips. This is a dodgy edit. Oh well. Yeah, I want to make that shorter where the heel is, because you get all these other laminations and then it's a big boring. It's 15 pieces of wood, but it looks boring from the side, and you won't see the top and you won't see the bottom. So I'm going to glue more tiles in, and I'm thinking of adding an accent piece to the scarf as well. Can't wait to not have to glue shit together. Type Bond said we make a good team, but it seems like I'm doing all the work on it. They just comment on Instagram every now and then. Anyway, F-holes. I made a copy of a template that I got off eBay ages ago. It's a nice little F-hole. I did try using a bit to make a binding ledge to make it a bit bigger, so I could put binding in there, but bending the binding, I had trouble. I couldn't remember it being so fucking finicky to put binding in the F-hole of the guitars I've done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the template back on. I'm going to get a bit of wax paper, sandwich that between the top and another piece of melamine, and later on I'm going to pour some grey epoxy. If it works out alright, I am going to probably do it blue because, well, it's got the blue accents in it. Probably look better blue. And I want to do a few coats of blue on the top, the back, and the headstock plate. I've done some tests, and it didn't, what's the word? I know the word, it's just, I'm fucking rambling. This is about the 20th take of this one I've done already. It didn't excite me, it didn't exceed my expectations. It was just, like, I put blue on, and I know blue and wood, it's going to take a lot of blue to get blue, but it just looked clear. But in the light, it did look like you could still see a bit of the pigment, and you could still see a bit of glitter that I chucked in there. And, you know, I'll give it a few coats and hopefully fill in some of the burl. So this is pouring the grey in. You won't see the other side of some of these shots because my big buff head got in the way. And I'm going to call it here, to be honest, because this is pretty much all it is. I smear some blue on it at the end. So please like and subscribe and share. Tell your friends, tell your mum. Yeah, a bit shorter one today, but it took forever to upload 2 on the YouTube yesterday, so I'm going to try to keep them around 10, I think. Anyway, catch ya later. Oh,